Hello everyone, this is Meenakshi Rana, and today in this video we will learn about layers of atmosphere. Firstly, we will discuss about Earth atmosphere layers. The Earth atmosphere layers are similar to the layer in the interior of the Earth. There are five main layers of atmosphere above the Earth that are separated by temperature. Each layer of the layers are separated by an increasing or decreasing temperature of the gases in the layer. The tropopause, stratopause, and mesopause are areas where two atmosphere layers gradually transition from one layer into another layer. Now let's learn about each layer one by one. We'll start from troposphere. It is the lowest layer but the most important layer of the atmosphere. This layer closest to the Earth's crust. It contains about 75% of the mass of Earth's air. This layer is made up of 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, with the remaining 1% made up of argon trace amount of argon and carbon dioxide. It is the part of the atmosphere in which we live. It extends upward to about 16 kilometers over the equator and 8 kilometers over the poles. We humans live in the troposphere and nearly all weather occurs in this lowest layer. Most clouds appear here because 99% of the water vapor in the atmosphere is found in the troposphere. The water cycle also occurs in this layer of the atmosphere. The water cycle has formed clouds which in form can help produce rain, sleet, snow and freezing rain. Air pressure drops and temperature get colder as you climb higher in the troposphere. Smog also forms in this layer of the atmosphere. This will restrict visibility and cause irritations of the eyes and throat. The tropopause extends above the troposphere. Temperature remains constant with height in this layer. The next layer is stratosphere. The stratosphere starts just above the troposphere and extends up to a height of 50 kilometers above the Earth's surface. This layer is free from weather phenomena like formation of clouds and rainfall, etc. It is the layer when you have most of the aeroplanes fly, and this belt is free of clouds. This layer rich in the ozone gas, which protects us from harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun. All weather stops at the top of the troposphere, so this level of the atmosphere is cloud free. There are no storms, no any turbulence here to mix the air up. So cold and heavy air is at the bottom of the layer, while warm and lighter air is near the top. Life as we know it would not be possible without this layer of protection. That's why the stratosphere and ozone layer are so important to us. The stratopause lies above the stratosphere and like the tropopause, temperature remains constant with the height. Now look above the stratosphere is mesosphere layer. It is the third layer of the atmosphere which extends from 50 km to 80 km in height, lying between the thermosphere and the stratosphere. Meso means middle, so it is also called middle layer, and this is the highest layer of the atmosphere in which gases are also mixed up rather than being layered by their mass. Our mesosphere is nearly 22 miles thick, but the air is so thin you would not be able to breathe in this layer. If you have ever seen a meteor shower, where meteors burn up and streak across the sky, while many people call them shooting stars, those meteors are burning up in the mesosphere layer. The meteors will travel through the exosphere and thermosphere without much travel due to the lack of air in those areas. But when they hit the middle layer, there are enough gases to cause friction and create heat to burn up in the mesosphere. The mesopause lies above the mesosphere, separating it from the thermosphere. Now next to mesosphere we have thermosphere layer. It is often considered the hot layer because it contains the warmest temperature in the atmosphere. In this layer, temperature increases rapidly with increasing height. Ionosphere is a part of this layer. It extends from 80 kilometers to 400 kilometers. The thermosphere is the atmosphere's fourth layer, located between the mesosphere and exosphere. Thermo means heat, and the temperature in this layer can reach up to 4500 degree Fahrenheit. This layer is about 513 kilometers thick. That's much thicker than the inner layer of the atmosphere, but not really as thick as the exosphere. It is the home to the International Space Station as it orbits Earth. This is also where you will find low Earth orbit satellites. The presence of electrically charged particles called ions reflect radio waves back to the Earth and help in radio communication. As the result, you have radio transmission that occurs in this layer. And beyond the thermosphere, you have exosphere layer. It is the uppermost layer of the atmosphere where the density of air is very thin. It has no outer limit and ultimately merges into interplanetary space. The exosphere is the very edge of our atmosphere. This layer separates the rest of the atmosphere from outer space. It's about 10,000 kilometers thick. That's almost as wide as Earth itself. The exosphere is really big. That means that to get to outer space, you have to be really far from Earth. The exosphere has gases like hydrogen and helium, but they are very spread out. There is a lot of empty space in between. There is no air to breathe and it's very cold. So that was all about atmospheric layers. I hope this video is useful for you. Thank you for watching.